What's going on, guys? Monday afternoon here at the shop. Time is about 12:45. I have a pretty busy day. I have almost a nearly fully booked calendar full of demos for AMS Transfers Plus. Michaela's in the back currently running the DTF printers. Currently right now we have DTF printer number 1, 2, and 3 up and running, printing the orders that came in over the weekend. This morning we had a pretty big order from one of our Plus wholesale customers come in. It was like $986. Which, for those of you guys who are new here, wholesale means that they're getting 50% off of their order because they're a Platinum Plus customer. So in $85 of wholesale transfers, that's actually about $2,000 worth of transfers if that customer were to place their order on the retail AMStransfers.com site. So we got to get all of those printed still because the customer placed it before the cutoff time, which means even though there was that discount, doesn't mean that we get any discount on the time. So we got those up and running right now. DTF printer number 1, 2, and 3 going. Number 4 is currently on standby right now because we are actually using the outlet for the DTF printer for the EV charger. So we're currently charging our car on the outlet for DTF printer number 3. I think we have like 2 hours left on the charge until we get to 80%. So we'll go ahead and stop that once it gets up to 80%. But for right now, we're currently hijacking the outlet that would have been otherwise used for the dryer because it's one of the 240-volt outlets. So we'll let that guy finish charging up, and then we will start using DTF printer number 4, getting it up and running and helping us produce the transfers that we need to get the order shipped out today. So we got into the office today around like 10. I had to get everything squared away for our Plus client commissions. It's June 30th right now, so June 30th is when we automatically send all of the commissions at the end of each month. So I had to get everything all squared away with that for our clients. Everything is good to go. Got the commissions ready to be paid out, and all we have to do is wait for that time to come tomorrow when they go out automatically. If any of our clients do want to, they don't want to wait the full 30 days till the end of the month, they can just instantly request it. And that will come out of their commissions normally, but they have to pay a small $2 fee because it's the instant transfer. So those cost a little bit more money. But this one, at the end of the month, that one goes automatically for free. So everything's good to go on that. That's just something that we have to do at the end of each month, just kind of make sure that everything is lining up with the numbers, lining up with the orders, and the customers and our clients are getting paid. On that note today, though, I still have 7 demos that are booked for the rest of the day. I have one coming up with Robert here at 1 p.m. He has not confirmed this meeting, and this is on top of 5 that I've already had today, of which none of those 5 people showed up. So on the actual scheduling page for the demo booking, I have Sundays not available, so they can't book any meetings on Sundays. So that means anyone who tried to, and I even have Saturdays pretty limited. So on Saturdays, I only have it for like, I think 3 to 6 p.m. and Sunday is completely blocked off. So if anyone tries to book on like a Friday afternoon all the way until basically Sunday evening, it's going to be your only time really to book is Monday. So I think that's why my times are pretty filled up today. Like I said, for the rest of the day, I have 2 more spots available, but other than that, I'm fully booked on these demos. Well, all of that to say, I think that is going to lead to some higher no-show rates because I think these people might have just been choosing whatever time was available rather than actually trying to pick a time that works for them. So I'm not sure that any of these people are actually going to show up is what I'm really trying to say, because I don't think that they chose a time that actually works. I think they just chose one trying to fit a round peg in a square hole just so they could get it on the books and get that little boost of dopamine and feel like they did something, right? So we'll see what happens. I got this one coming up at 1 with Robert in 8 minutes here. We'll see if he ends up showing up and get these guys their demos, see if any of them are good potential to work with on AMS Transfers Plus. I've also got to get one of our clients who we had sign up for a Platinum plan last week. He made all of the changes that he needs to in his GoDaddy DNS side so that he can use a domain that he's purchased already, and he can bring that over to his AMS Transfers Plus website. So that way he's not having to buy a new domain, and he's had this one I think since like 2021. So he's already done the connection. So all I need to do now is point our servers to GoDaddy, tell it that everything is good to go. And then with his DNS records being synced up, everything should just connect and click into place. He's already had his subdomain site set up for a little bit, but he wants to get that custom URL domain, which is understandable, before he actually starts putting the word out, getting his customers to go to the site and making some orders. So I'm going to get that done as well. That's the next thing that I have to do on my agenda. I also have to get some of our clips posted for YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram Reels. So we got to get all of the long form videos that I typically post on the channel. I also just cut them up and break them down into short form clips that I can post to these different platforms. And that just allows me to like reuse the existing content that I've already put the time and effort in on these short form platforms. And from what I've seen in the data and the analytics on my channel specifically, there just is not a lot of overlap between people who will sit down like you guys right now who are sitting here watching this long form video to the people who then watch shorts. Are they likely to come over and watch a 15-minute long form video? Those people are not really, like, those people don't seem to exist. It's like people who watch short form, they prefer watching short form, or if it's like they found this creator watching short form, they're not very likely to then go and watch their long form videos. And I think it might be the same kind of side of the coin when it comes to long form viewers. They're not likely to then go and watch my short form content. If you guys do buck that trend, please let me know down below in the comments if you are one of those people. You're like, I watch your long form videos and your shorts. What are you talking about? I would love to hear from you and use that to kind of inform the data and the decisions that we make. But with all of that said, I think it's a good idea to be able to kind of reuse and recycle the same content because it's not necessarily going to the same people, the same audience. I think that there's a good amount of data and the proof in the pudding that shows that they're not the same viewer. So I'm going to get those guys posted. I got to get the video that I posted yesterday on Sunday, get that one cut up and clipped so that I can start getting those guys posted. I haven't posted to shorts, clips, TikTok in like 3 or 4 days. So I've been slacking and lacking on that, but got to get that done today for sure. And then I can start working on DesignGen and getting some coding work done. I wanted to start that a little bit earlier today. I thought I was going to have more time, but hasn't worked out that way so far. Taking those discounts and the commissions, everything all into account and just kind of doing the end of month books for the commissions always takes longer than I expect because I don't know, I just think that there's maybe like 20 or 30 orders, but today it turned out for one client in particular, there was like 115 orders that I had to just double check and process all of those. So all good things though, man, all good things. I'm really happy our clients are doing well, and I'm really happy that they're getting paid at the end of the day, right? I love making these commission checks because it's just proof in the sauce that like I love nothing more than being able to pay these guys their share of the profits, their cut, and making everybody a little bit more successful each transfer that comes off of the line. All right, so it's about 12:59 right now. I'm about to hop on the Zoom. We'll see if my man Robert shows up. Just got to get in the meeting because we send text messages a couple minutes before being like, all right, hopping on. Hope to see you there. So just going to join it and see if this guy shows up. One thing that I also kind of use as a proxy to kind of tell the seriousness of the client is if they're like the email domain that they're sending from. So if they're sending from basically not anything that is their company, like if they're using a Gmail, a Hotmail, I did just get an AOL one, there's a high chance that this person is not going to show up. Like they don't even have a company email. So my man Robert here came from a Gmail email. So it's already 101. Still no participants. I'll give them till 105 though. All right, so it's 102. man still hasn't showed up. So usually I like to send a little text reminder. And so this one I'm going to say, Robert, I'm waiting on the Zoom. Are you going to make it? See if he hits me back. But just 3 more minutes here and then I'll call it. All right, so currently 104, no text back, no sign of him on the Zoom. So I'm going to go into HubSpot and mark this guy as a no-show. We do use HubSpot for all of our lead tracking, and what this is going to do is I have some code set up in the back end. So when that I mark the outcome of a meeting as a no-show, that goes to Facebook's conversions API, and then kind of tells Facebook that this lead was garbage, and to basically count that as a low quality conversion, even though I can't necessarily tell it that it, oh boy, zoomed in. I can't tell Facebook that it was not a conversion, since the guy did technically do what I want in booking a meeting, but I can assign a value to the conversions and then have Facebook look for more like high value conversions, or like quality of leads, essentially. So that's what I'm targeting on this specific ad for the Plus clients. And by doing this, it's kind of just reinforcing, telling Facebook, okay, this person was bad, I gotta find more people that are good. And then I also do the opposite. So when someone does show up, even if it is not necessarily the best case, they still showed up to the meeting. I then go and mark the meeting as completed, and that does the same kind of thing. It sends a request to the Facebook Conversions API, says, look, this is a great person, this is a good lead, they showed up to their demo, they booked the demo, high value lead. So just reinforcing Facebook, trying to get our cost per result down and trying to get more leads into the funnel that are actually good quality. I just got a hit on my phone. Was not Robert, in case any of you guys were wondering. So gonna wait till the next demo. In the meantime, I'm going to try and see what I can get done on the coding DesignGen. I really don't like just trying to switch between tasks with this. For me, I find I get the best work done when I'm coding if I can just like get at least like 3 or 4 hours of just dedicated time, because it takes a minute to get into the flow, and really once you're in the flow state, it's some good stuff really just comes out of it and you don't want to stop. So I'm going to see what I can get done there and keep going, moving on. What do I have next to do on my calendar? The next demo is at 2, so I have almost an hour of time. This person is another Gmail, and they did not confirm. Oh, man. Not good. After that, my next demo is with another unconfirmed Gmail. And then after that, I have another unconfirmed Gmail. After that, oh, this guy's got a actual like website as his at URL. So this guy has his business as the email domain that he's sending from. Still not confirmed. And then we have Diane with the Gmail, but she's confirmed, so we'll see what happens with that one. Monica, we have with one of those Comcast emails, the SBC Global, not confirmed. So let's see what we got here. How am I gonna waste my time with these demo leads? All right, guys, 2:09. Just got off of the call with Landa. That was a tough one. Started off the call, and she said, "What is this for again?" I completely forgot. So already not off to a great start. And then I don't even, to be honest, I'm not entirely sure how this person got through, because they did not have a business. So either they lied on the form, because you have to say that you had a business to even like move forward to the point where you can book a demo. And yeah, just not a great fit. The person she was literally at the grocery store during the call. And I say in the thing that I'm looking at right now on the calendar invite, it's in the second line to like be in front of a computer without any distractions so that we can go over this. But I guess when you forgot what the call was all about in the first place, that is going to happen. But I still heard her out, and I don't know, man, it was not a good call. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. But we got it handled. I'm going to send her an email, and we'll go from there. Alright, just got a check from a school that we...
Huh?
Alright, time right now is 2:32. Just got the mail, and we had one of the checks from a school come in. So I'm going to try and get this guy mobile deposited for 5 p.m. Eastern time, because that is cutoff, I think, for Bank of America to then deposit the funds the next day. And that would be great, because tomorrow, obviously, got to pay the rent, and this would be perfect for having that use case. So we always use the mobile deposits for all of our checks, and we've never had any problems. Let me know if you guys do that too, but it's quite useful, obviously. And there we go. So yeah, actually I was wrong. It says funds deposited before 9 p.m. Eastern time are generally available for withdrawal the next business day. So I just have to write deposited on this check, and then they say keep it for the next week. But that's it's never been a problem before, and we'll be good to go on that. Those should be in our accounts tomorrow, and we'll be good to go. But so I have another demo with, who's this one? Bear. So I got a demo with Bear, and this guy's at 3 p.m. He is also with a Gmail, like I was saying. I'm going to try and see if I can get some work done in between then. I do still have to get that Platinum client, his site synced up, so I think I actually am going to do that right now. I should have done that a little bit earlier, but I also have spent the time getting the posts queued up for the shorts, the TikToks, the Instagram Reels. So we're good on that for the next like 7 days. Wanted to do a little bit more, but that demo with Landa came and took up the time. So we got that going good for the next 7 days. I'll have to get another week's worth after that. But I'm going to see if I can get that sync going. It really shouldn't take me long, and then I can maybe still get some more work done before the next time. Alright guys, currently got a test running. We'll see if that passes. In the meantime, Michaela just ran to UPS. Means I'm in charge of the DTF printers until she gets back. So car finished charging, so we were able to get number 4 back up and running. And we got some prints coming off of that. DTF print number 1 still going hard, and same thing goes for number 2 and number 3. So I just got to get everything all wound up. These ones are about to touch the ground, so I got to finish getting everything like good to go, right? So that killer 1 doesn't yell at me, but then 2, so that we can make sure that we're getting the FedEx on time, because we do not have any time to spare. It's been a pretty busy day coming in with the orders from the weekend, and then we also had a couple of our Plus clients have their customers place pretty large, substantial orders. We just had one of our clients' customers place an order at like 3:30 for $545, and then that customer also used a discount code that the client had set up, so they were able to get, I think, like 25% off on their order. So it's actually a little bit more expensive. The discount code does come off of the client side, since he's the one offering the discount. So we're still getting paid the full amount for that order. The client's just doing this little promotion, this discount right now on their site, so the customer was able to take advantage of that. But that, again, that doesn't change anything on like the actual turnaround time. Just because they use the discount, we still got to get the entire order printed and shipped before the end of the day, because it was placed at like 3 or something, I think. And as you guys know, if you are a Platinum client on AMS Transfers Plus, all of your orders get printed and shipped if the customer orders before 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So definitely happened in this case, but we're in good shape to get everything finished up. DTF printer number 1 actually just finished its job, so I'm going to get the next file loaded up on that one, so we do not have any down. These right here are all transfers that we still have to get packaged up and sent out, but we're looking good so far. Just got a little bit left. This file was gigantic, as you guys can tell, and we are 71% through. So finishing this one up, and we have a little bit left on the other files, and we'll get those guys going as well. It's been a really busy day. Michaela's been really holding it down. If you guys are interested in what's been going on day to day in the DTF printers, Michaela has got you covered on that. I need to add some power to this printer. Coming over here, DTF printer number 4. Also needs a little bit of a top off on the powder. Looking real good. For any of you guys who have been watching for a long time, you know that we've been struggling with DTF printer number 4 for basically like the whole year, honestly. But we've been pretty happy with the results that we've been churning out from it so far. It's the summer, man. The summer just is a cure for like all of the problems that come with DTF printer heads. Oh my goodness, it's not fair how easy it is to work with a DTF printer in the summer compared to the winter. Literally, it's like night and day. We come in, run maybe one head cleaning, the nozzle check is perfect, and we're good to start running the printers, compared to sometime in February when we have to basically like almost consider buying new print heads because we cannot get these DTF printers to work. So if you guys are interested in more of the behind the scenes, you can check out the channel. There's been daily vlogs for the past 6 months posted to it. But yeah, we have these humidifiers here for a reason. Got like 4 of them back there for the shop for when it does get dry and the humidity is nowhere to be found. But we are in Houston, so it's been lucky to see all of the humidity. But yeah, it's been hot nonetheless. So with the humidity comes the heat, but I'll take it. I'll take it any day of the week over having to almost drop $1,500 on a new print head. Oh gosh, and also my test did not pass. That's good. So yeah, I've been working on DesignGen, trying to get these updates good to go. But it's just like with one thing comes another. We were so close to getting everything good to go, but then I honestly, I just bit the bullet and did it. I had been considering like rewriting the whole streaming generation adapter, but I had been putting it off for obvious reasons. So before I launch what I'm calling V2 of DesignGen, I got to get this generation adapter but rebuilt. And then after we rebuild this generation adapter, it's going to, one, allow for the actual generation speed to be increased by like 8 times. Like we'll be able to generate designs at like 8 times the speed, which is going to be huge. So that's just like the main benefit. The other benefits are going to come on my end when I'm actually like in here building it, because right now the app is just a cobble's knot and it's stressing me out, making me unhappy. So we're on the track to getting this finished up. I promise, guys. Hang out and stay with me. Michaela just got back. I gotta go look at this. I did not get an outro for this video, but yeah, that guy that Michaela was telling me about, he did park like an asshole, and Michaela had to park like weird next to him, whatever. I got all the packages yesterday, dropped off to FedEx, came home, got some work done on my computer at home, but then we honestly probably ended up calling it at like 9:30. Got some sleep and got back here at the office. It's Tuesday, 2:30. Just about to post this video for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video so far. And getting back on this vlogging grind. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first kind of video back. But stay tuned, guys. Get subscribed. More videos like this coming all the time. I'll see you in the next one.
In a world full of visions, dreams on the run, we needed a spark, now look what we've done. Just type it, describe it, watch it unfold.